1. A credit balance in a customer's personal ledger account most likely implies that Option 1. The customer has overpaid their account or advanced money to the firm. Option 2. The firm has a legal right to recover funds from the customer immediately. Option 3. Goods were sold to the customer on standard credit terms. Correct answer is the customer has overpaid their account or advanced money to the firm. 2. When a firm transfers a journal entry to the ledger, the JF journal folio column in the ledger account is used to record Option 1. The page number of the ledger where the corresponding account is located. Option 2. The page number of the source journal from which the entry is being posted. Option 3. The date on which the transaction was originally authenticated by the auditor. Correct answer is the page number of the source journal from which the entry is being posted. 3. If a ledger account has a total debit side of 145,000 rupees and a total credit side of 120,000 rupees, how is the balance carried down at the end of the period? Option 1. By writing, to balance CD, 25,000 rupees on the debit side. Option 2. By writing, by balance CD, 25,000 rupees on the credit side. Option 3. By writing, to balance BD, 25,000 rupees on the credit side. Correct answer is by writing, by balance CD, 25,000 rupees on the credit side. 4. Under the double entry bookkeeping system, the term debit explicitly refers to Option 1. An absolute increase in the economic net worth of the business. Option 2. An entry made purely on the left-hand side of a T-shaped ledger account. Option 3. The physical reduction of a liability or equity account balance. Correct answer is an entry made purely on the left-hand side of a T-shaped ledger account. 5. A credit purchase of raw materials from M.S. Raj Traders was correctly recorded in the purchases book but mistakenly posted to the debit side of Raj Traders' ledger account. This error will cause Option 1. The trial balance debit total to exceed the credit total by double the transaction amount. Option 2. The trial balance credit total to exceed the debit total by the exact transaction amount. Option 3. No disruption to the mathematical agreement of the trial balance. Correct answer is the trial balance debit total to exceed the credit total by double the transaction amount. 6. Which of the following ledger accounts is classified as a representative personal account under the traditional approach? Option 1. M.S. Krishna and Sons Commercial Enterprises. Option 2. Prepaid Insurance Premium Account. Option 3. Intellectual Property Rights and Patents Account. Correct answer is Prepaid Insurance Premium Account. 7. Why is the cash account balanced daily, whereas nominal accounts like rent account are typically summarized only at the end of the accounting period? Option 1. Cash is a real asset that requires physical verification against ledger records for internal control. Option 2. Nominal accounts do not impact the calculation of the trial balance. Option 3. The double entry system forbids balancing nominal accounts before the audit phase. Correct answer is cash is a real asset that requires physical verification against ledger records for internal control. 8. An entity pays 15,000 rupees to a trade creditor, Suresh. The accountant ledgerizes this by debiting Suresh's account and crediting the cash account. According to the rules of double entry, this transaction represents Option 1. An increase in one asset and a decrease in another asset. Option 2. A decrease in a liability and a decrease in an asset. Option 3. A decrease in a liability and an increase in owner's equity. Correct answer is a decrease in a liability and a decrease in an asset. 9. A closing balance of, by balance CD, in the machinery account at the end of financial year 1 will be brought down in financial year 2 as Option 1. To balance BD, on the debit side of the machinery account. Option 2. By balance BD, on the credit side of the machinery account. Option 3. To machinery account, on the debit side of the capital account. Correct answer is, to balance BD, on the debit side of the machinery account. 10. If the debit side of a rent receivable account exceeds its credit side, the net balance is A, blank, balance and represents A, blank. Option 1. Debit, current liability. Option 2. Debit, current asset. Option 3. Credit, operating revenue. Correct answer is debit, current asset. 11. The fundamental rule for ledgerizing transactions in a real account under the traditional double-entry framework dictates. Option 1. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Option 2. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Option 3. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Correct answer is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. 12. A company receives interest on a fixed deposit from the bank. According to the modern classification of accounts, this transaction involves Option 1. An increase in an asset account and an increase in a revenue account. Option 2. A decrease in a liability account and an increase in an asset account. Option 3. An increase in an asset account and a decrease in an expense account. Correct answer is an increase in an asset account and an increase in a revenue account. 13. A ledger account named Provision for Depreciation carries a normal, blank, balance and is adjusted against the respective, blank, asset account. Option 1. Debit, current. Option 2. Credit, non-current. Option 3. Debit, intangible. Correct answer is credit, non-current. 14. Posting a transaction of 5,000 rupees from the sales book to the credit side of Akash's account instead of the credit side of Bikash's account is a ledgerizing error classified as an Option 1. Error of principal. Option 2. Error of commission. Option 3. Error of omission. Correct answer is error of commission. 15. Which of the following statements accurately characterizes the relationship between the journal proper and the general ledger? Option 1. The journal is the book of analytical record, while the ledger is the book of chronological record. Option 2. The journal is the book of primary entry, while the ledger is the book of final entry. Option 3. Transactions are posted to the journal directly from the ledger balances. Correct answer is the journal is the book of primary entry, while the ledger is the book of final entry. 16. When the owner introduces a personal computer valued at 40,000 rupees into the business for official use, what are the double entry legs in the ledger? Option 1. Debit drawings account, credit office equipment account. Option 2. Debit office equipment account, credit capital account. Option 3. Debit office equipment account, credit purchases account. Correct answer is debit office equipment account, credit capital account. 17. A firm balances its nominal ledger accounts at the close of the financial year by transferring their final balances to the Option 1. Balance sheet directly as structural assets or liabilities. Option 2. Trading and profit and loss account. Option 3. Suspense account pending the next period's operational cycle. Correct answer is trading and profit and loss account. 18. If an accountant forgets to post the debit aspect of a valid journal entry into the ledger altogether, the resulting trial balance will show. Option 1. A credit total that is larger than the debit total by the value of that omitted aspect. Option 2. A debit total that is larger than the credit total by the value of that omitted aspect. Option 3. Perfect equilibrium since the original journal entry was balanced. Correct answer is a credit total that is larger than the debit total by the value of that omitted aspect. 19. Under the modern approach of accounting, which categories of ledger accounts are increased using a credit entry? Option 1. Assets, expenses, and drawings. Option 2. Liabilities, equity, and revenue. Option 3. Liabilities, expenses, and equity. Correct answer is liabilities, equity, and revenue. 20. The ledger account for bank overdraft is classified as a N blank account and carries a normal blank balance. Option 1. Personal credit. Option 2. Real debit. Option 3. Nominal credit. Correct answer is personal credit. 21. A credit sale of goods worth 12,000 rupees to Mr. X is documented in the sales book. The ledger posting process for this transaction requires Option 1. Debiting Mr. X's personal account and crediting the sales account. Option 2. Crediting Mr. X's personal account and debiting the cash account. Option 3. Debiting the sales account and crediting Mr. X's personal account. Correct answer is debiting Mr. X's personal account and crediting the sales account. 22. What does a net credit balance in a firm's comprehensive, bad debts recovered, ledger account signify? Option 1. An accumulated loss from trade debtors who defaulted during the current year. Option 2. An operating gain resulting from cash collected against accounts written off in previous years. Option 3. A long-term liability owed to former customers who went bankrupt. Correct answer is an operating gain resulting from cash collected against accounts written off in previous years. 23. If a ledger account is opened for capital, why does it traditionally possess a credit balance under the double entry viewpoint? Option 1. Because the business owes that value back to the owner under the business entity concept. Option 2. Because capital represents a tangible physical asset held inside the office vault. Option 3. Because all cash inflows must be credited to maintain banking compliance. Correct answer is because the business owes that value back to the owner under the business entity concept. 24. A business entity settles an outstanding electricity bill by paying cash. In the general ledger, this transaction demands: Option 1. A debit entry to cash account and a credit entry to electricity expense account. Option 2. A debit entry to electricity expense account and a credit entry to cash account. Option 3. A debit entry to outstanding liabilities and a credit entry to capital account. Correct answer is a debit entry to electricity expense account and a credit entry to cash account. 25. Which of the following ledger accounts will never feature a closing balance that is carried forward to the subsequent financial year's ledger? Option 1. Salary expense account. Option 2. Accrued commissions receivable account. Option 3. Share capital account. Correct answer is salary expense account. 26. When a customer's check is returned dishonored by the bank, the ledger posting requires a debit entry to the blank account to restore the debt. Option 1. Bank. Option 2. Customer's personal. Option 3. Bad debts expense. Correct answer is customer's personal. 27. The primary ledger that contains all individual personal accounts of trade debtors to prevent cluttering the general ledger is called the Option 1. Creditors ledger. Option 2. Sales debtors ledger. Option 3. Journal proper ledger. Correct answer is sales debtors ledger. 28. If a transaction of 8,000 rupees is correctly debited to the wages account but completely omitted from being credited to the cash account, the ledger is in a state where: Option 1. The total debits match total credits but individual values are understated. Option 2. The trial balance will fail to balance due to a single-sided omission. Option 3. The error is automatically classified as a compensatory error. Correct answer is the trial balance will fail to balance due to a single-sided omission. 29. Under traditional double-entry rules, the ledger account header, goodwill, is classified as a n blank account. Option 1. Intangible real account. Option 2. Representative personal account. Option 3. Nominal asset account. Correct answer is intangible real account. 30. A ledger account balance that represents a legal obligation to pay an external party at a future date is extracted to the trial balance as a Option 1. Debit balance under current assets. Option 2. Credit balance under liabilities. Option 3. Debit balance under capital foundations. Correct answer is credit balance under liabilities. 31. If an accountant records an adjusting entry for depreciation at year-end, which ledger accounts are affected under double entry mechanics? Option 1. Debit asset account, credit depreciation expense account. Option 2. Debit depreciation expense account, credit asset or accumulated depreciation account. Option 3. Debit cash account, credit capital account. Correct answer is debit depreciation expense account, credit asset or accumulated depreciation account. 32. The process of extracting balances from various ledger accounts and listing them to check arithmetical accuracy is called. Option 1. Journalizing. Option 2. Preparing a trial balance. Option 3. Vouching source items. Correct answer is preparing a trial balance. 33. A ledger account shows a credit balance of 60,000 rupees brought down by balance BD. This account could be Option 1. Trade receivables account. Option 2. Loan from bank account. Option 3. Rent expense account. Correct answer is loan from bank account. 34. When goods are purchased for cash, why is the cash account credited instead of the purchases account being credited? Option 1. Cash is going out of the business, and real accounts are credited when value goes out. Option 2. Purchases represent an income, so it must always absorb the debit leg. Option 3. The double entry system prioritizes personal accounts over real accounts. Correct answer is cash is going out of the business, and real accounts are credited when value goes out. 35. A credit entry of 2,500 rupees made in the rent expense account would most likely signify. Option 1. The initial payment of rent for the current operational month. Option 2. A correction or reversal of an overexpensed rent entry made previously. Option 3. The receipt of rental income from a sub-tenant lease. Correct answer is a correction or reversal of an overexpensed rent entry made previously. 36. Under the traditional view of double entry accounting, nominal accounts deal exclusively with Option 1. Tangible and intangible properties owned by the commercial entity. Option 2. Incomes, gains, expenses, and losses of the business operation. Option 3. Natural, artificial, and representative persons linked to the firm. Correct answer is incomes, gains, expenses, and losses of the business operation. 37. An accountant posts an entry from the purchase returns book to the ledger. The ledger posting requires Option 1. Crediting the individual supplier's personal account. Option 2. Debiting the individual supplier's personal account. Option 3. Debiting the purchase returns account. Correct answer is debiting the individual supplier's personal account. 38. What does it mean when a ledger account is said to have a nil or zero balance? Option 1. The total of the debit entries exactly equals the total of the credit entries. Option 2. No transactions have been recorded in that account since its inception. Option 3. The account has been flagged as fraudulent by the internal audit team. Correct answer is the total of the debit entries exactly equals the total of the credit entries. 39. If a firm receives a loan of 200,000 rupees from a financial institution, the double entry ledger impacts will reflect. Option 1. An increase in cash bank asset and an increase in bank loan liability. Option 2. An increase in bank loan liability and a decrease in capital equity. Option 3. A decrease in cash bank asset and an increase in bank loan liability. Correct answer is an increase in cash bank asset and an increase in bank loan liability. 40. In a double-column cash book, a transaction that is posted to both the cash and bank columns simultaneously is known as a Option 1. Compound posting. Option 2. Contra entry. Option 3. Reciprocal ledger track. Correct answer is contra entry. 41. A business entity writes off an old trade debt as unrecoverable. The double entry posting to ledger accounts requires Option 1. Debiting bad debts account and crediting customers' personal account. Option 2. Debiting customers' personal account and crediting bad debts account. Option 3. Debiting cash account and crediting provision for doubtful debts. Correct answer is debiting bad debts account and crediting customers' personal account. 42. Under modern rules, when a business incurs an expense on credit terms, the double entry involves Option 1. An increase in an expense account debit and an increase in a liability account credit. Option 2. An increase in an expense account debit and a decrease in an asset account credit. Option 3. A decrease in a liability account debit and an increase in an expense account credit. Correct answer is an increase in an expense account debit and an increase in a liability account credit. 43. The master book that contains all the asset, liability, equity, revenue, and expense accounts of an entity is called the Option 1. Day book. Option 2. General ledger. Option 3. Subsidiary journal. Correct answer is general ledger. 44. If a debit entry of 400,000 rupees is made in the building account, what does it signify under double entry mechanics? Option 1. The business has disposed of its commercial building for cash. Option 2. The business has acquired a new building or capitalized a significant structural improvement. Option 3. The building asset has suffered substantial depreciation during the year. Correct answer is the business has acquired a new building or capitalized a significant structural improvement. 45. An error where a balanced transaction is completely recorded in the wrong set of ledger accounts without disrupting the total balance equilibrium is called an Option 1. Error of omission. Option 2. Error of commission. Option 3. Error of principal. Correct answer is error of commission. 46. Why are personal accounts of trade suppliers balanced periodically under double entry? Option 1. To ascertain the exact outstanding net amount payable to each supplier at any given date. Option 2. To calculate the total cost of goods sold for the income statement. Option 3. To fulfill the statutory disclosure